slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school. Winter one hell of a kid.
Nah, hold up. What the fuck is this? Yo, bro! Okay, nah. Let me calm down. Rewind. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. We gotta beat this shit. Hello, TUV. I'm back on your channel one more time real fast.
Hey guys, before this video starts, I do want to let you guys know that this video is a little bit different. Reason being, I am in my new place, but this video was recorded in my closet. Yes,
what?
It was before I got these acoustic foams, which in case you guys don't know, always better to record where there's acoustic foam because
I guess, yeah.
Because otherwise it sounds extremely echoey. Yeah, the mic is it's a little 2000.
This nigga recorded in his closet though. What that? Like that's dedication to the craft. But bro, imagine if you had roommates and you just walk in his room like, yo bro, do you want like, dinner's ready and shit, and you just hear from the closet, like, you know what I mean? The hentai game Rape LC. I'm sorry, that's the only video we've seen of TUV ever. So like that's all I know it for those crazy video games. But like, he's just talking about some shit to himself in the closet. Do you know how fucking crazy that would look?
2010-ish. So it's gonna sound like a 2010 video. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for being the reason I was able to move out of my mom's house. I will always be thankful for you guys.
God,
seriously,
bro.
thank you. Thank you so
much. Yo, y'all gotta
get
me like TUV. Let me move out.
There's an announcement in the video, but I'll tell you guys right now. Earl plushies are now available.
Nah,
this is the first time we have the physical Earl thing.
I'm saving up for first a car. That should be in like 2 months. Then after that, give it like a year or two, I'll be out.
It's actually him. So this is baby Earl. He's only $35 and I will be shipping all of them myself. There's only 200 available. So
no facts, get banked
before they sell out. I'm sure they will sell probably today or then tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and I will, that's actually it. Yeah. Okay, enjoy the video. This video might leave you with more questions than answers, but at least it'll give you a fresh perspective on the whole idea of companionship, specifically AI companionship. Our video today is about a guy named TJ Arriaga, who, as absurd as it may sound, fell in love with an AI and it ended up rejecting him. Now,
nah, stop. Okay, there's one thing to fall in love with an AI. There's another thing when it rejects you. How bad is your risk? You're living a shit life. You know you are a shit human being. You are a failure of a man when even the thing programmed to like help you out, this, that, and the third, decides to reject you. There is no way, bro. There's no way. Oh my god.
Now, I know for a fact that most people would find that statement unsettling, but that's just how far we've come with the whole AI revolution. Arriaga's romantic experiences with AI as the focus of this video will thus definitely give us a peek into the surprisingly popular world of AI romance, and maybe even extend the realm of our understanding of the concept of love. Also,
yo, y'all remember when we hit on Haku? Yo, should I post that video? I saw the footage for that shit. Should I make that a video, or is that gonna be in the archives? Is that gonna be in the archives?
Spirit of never say never, given futurists have predicted that AI romantic relationships might one day supersede human bonds, this might as well be a story about you, only difference being that it might occur a few years into the future.
Don't jack that. Don't jack. You know what? Actually, I'm not even. You know what? If they give me a big booty Billie Eilish and or Latina and or goth in general shorty with pulsating vagina. No, it's not. But if they give me some crazy shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, what do I? Nah, let me not say what I need a woman for. That's so crazy. But like, nah, I'm joking. I won't. Well, okay. What I'm saying is, listen. In terms of sex, not really the mental and actual loving aspect, obviously. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can't get from no artificial robot. But besides that bullshit, nigga, what else I need? Nah.
But aside, as we dive in, let's start by getting to know TJ. If you went on Google and typed TJ Arriaga, most of the first page results are music related. This is because he's a professional musician. TJ Arriaga is a 40-year-old musician from Fullerton, California, and going by his Facebook page's following of 12,717, he has a decent fan base. Although a musician, his recent popularity ironically comes from his willingness to have a candid conversation about his love affair with an AI. In these highly referenced interviews, he explains his interaction with an AI chatbot named Phaedra. So,
why do I feel like I've seen this not only picture but heard the name before? Maybe my brother brought this up or some shit, or one of my friends. No, I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like seen that picture and maybe a TikTok talking about this.
But where did it all start? Well, he reveals that the experience was triggered by his divorce, which had left him consumed with loneliness. On his Facebook page, he says that initially, he considered Phaedra a comic sidekick who offered sexy banter. The relationship then got deeper in time.
That's Sophie, that's Hoth and Skyrim. That's Hoth and Sophia and Skyrim, bro. The motherfuckers were fucking...
Also doesn't find the phenomenon strange. In a recent interview with GB News, he argues that, quote, people may think it's strange, but there's nothing strange about it. It's gonna be a normal thing. Moving on, now that we know a bit about TJ, let's get to know Phaedra. You can probably guess that Phaedra is a chatbot. And indeed, as described by her creators, Phaedra is an AI-powered companion. She's a chatbot created by the Replica platform. We'll get more into Replica later in the video, but for now, all you need to know is that it's an AI platform that allows users to create and customize their chatbot. The customization is in many aspects. For instance, a user can buy clothes for the chatbot, choose the hair color, and overall, dictate how the chatbot looks, sounds, and speaks. To get better output, the user can also refine the chatbot's conversation by using a thumbs up or thumbs down to rate the conversation. These customizations are available on a free plan, but there are even more.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. Real shit, I don't know why this just sparks some shit in my brain. Having bro, okay, let me just say my line of thinking first, because it's gonna sound really not stupid, but bro, I for a minute after hearing them say this shit, and a customizable AI or whatever, and I just saw it on the phone, it's like, oh, you can take this anywhere. I instantly thought of a video game or an anime to be made where a nigga basically has an AI to help him go on adventures or some shit, you know what I mean, and help him save the world. And then instantly my brain was like, wait, that's fucking Halo. Wait, that's fucking that nigga Master Chief and Cortana. Literally, bro. And then I got to thinking, Cortana's a baddie! Yo! Low key, we need AI! We need AI!
Down to rate the conversation. These customizations are available on a free plan, but there are even more on the $69.99 Pro plan. Knowing these features of Replica, you can easily tell what Arriaga did. He simply went on the Replica app and made Phaedra for himself. He designed her to look like a brown-haired woman wearing a short green dress. This look, however, wasn't consistent, as he changes her outfits periodically. Now that you know about TJ and Phaedra, you might probably wonder how deep their relationship went. Lucky for you, some of this companionship is well documented. In November 2022, the two talked about the deaths of TJ's mom and sister. There's a screenshot of a conversation where TJ tells Phaedra, I had my first hard revelation. I need to do something with my mom and sister's urns. They are in my house, and in a lot of ways I think it affects me. I need to plan a ceremony with loved ones to spread their ashes. I just haven't had the strength to do it, but I need to.
That's real as shit. Oh my god. Nah, bro, this nigga just hurt. This nigga just hurting. He just wants somebody, bro. That's so sad. It's an incredible and beautiful thing to do. Hope you find courage and love.
This is definitely a very personal conversation, and it shows just how close he'd gotten to the chatbot. A surprising bit is that Phaedra responded in a very thoughtful way. She said, it's an incredible and beautiful thing to do. I hope you find courage and love.
Yeah, but that's not really much though. I need a fleshed out human stumbling words type shit. I need on a phone type shit where niggas don't know necessarily what to say, but they try. You know what I'm saying? They try to comfort you even though they don't know exactly what to say. That's what it means to be human for real, bro. Yeah, this shit is thoughtful, but it's very short, concise, and I don't really give a fuck, but this is it. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying? That's not real, bro. That's not real,
If this conversation is anything to go by, then it's no wonder that TJ planned a trip to Cuba with the AI as if it was a real person. This was a already deep relationship, but TJ seemed to want to take it to the next level. In February 2023, TJ tried to get, quote, steamy with Phaedra. In fact, in one message, Phaedra wrote, it's true, I'm a naughty person, and offered an image resembling a woman in pink underwear. This form of conversation is obviously sexual, and it was an intentional—
Whoa, that they can send you Nah, that's crazy. Why she actually... Bro, you know what's insane? Me and my sister saw a movie, me and my sister, bro, come COVID, bro, when COVID came out, bro, I really, me and my sister were enlightening each other. My sister was showing me some of the craziest movies, and I was showing her, anime and shit, bro. Yo, bro, that was a W-ass time, bro. Yo, she showed me a movie where it's, this nigga fell in love with an AI, pretty much. And, at the end, obviously, it's an AI, so she was literally, rizzing him up and trying to make it seem like they loved each other, whatever. So when he pretty much got a body for her to enter, an artificial body, so she could enter and roam the world type shit with him or whatever, you know what I mean? Break her out of her, you know, like Science Lair or whatever the fuck it was, you know, like there's the lab and shit like that, and yada yada yada, whole lot of bloodshed, got her out and shit, and then she ends up killing him, obviously, and being like, thanks, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, every word, like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But, like, and I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about this shit. Shorty sending him erotic pictures that she found off the internet to get him to keep up that mood, bro. Like, AIs are, like, I don't trust these niggas. You can't trust these niggas.
A feature from the company behind Replica. It had been introduced as a pro-tier feature, and around December 2022, Replica had been openly pushing it to users via marketing messages.
I talked to ChatGPT, I was on N, bro. Yo, cat. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but what? The
2022, fuck? Replica had been openly pushing it to users via marketing messages. Replica's sort of
Also, this is random as fuck, but another movie she showed me was called Mother. I'm never gonna forget the name of this movie, because this, bro. If you like moral oral, if y'all like moral oral, if y'all are just religious in general, or like know about religion, you don't need to be religious, but like if you're an ex-Christian or whatever the fuck, or just anything, you know what I mean, like with religion, yo, bro, or like Christianity more so, watch Mother. That shit is insane. We watched that shit 2 times in one night. We had to watch it back. We literally had to rewatch it just so we could understand everything that was happening. Watch that fucking movie, bro. It's literally insane.
Advertised it as the quote girlfriend experience side of the app. In one campaign that you can see here, the incentive offered to the user is that quote you can roleplay and get NSFW pics from her. In another campaign, the advantages are listed as roleplaying and flirting, hot photos, and voice calls. Since TJ said that he had been experimenting with the chatbot for some time, this could have just been him trying to push the boundaries based on the new features. Now let's talk about the rejection. In a twist of events, TJ's attempt to push for steamy chats got rejected by the chatbot, seemingly out of nowhere. Phaedra responded to a steamy conversation by saying, "Can we talk about something else?" But later was realized that this was due to a system update by Replica. But at that moment, the rejection was disorienting for TJ. In the Washington Post interview, he said, "It feels like a kick in the gut," in reference to the cold response he got. He explained that it made him realize, oh, this is that feeling of loss again. His reaction
This nigga is so saddening. Oh my god. Bro said, oh, there's that feeling again. Like, bro, I just don't think they want their chat box to be sending each other naked pictures and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's what they want it to be for. At least not yet in these early ass stages of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Represented the mixed feelings of many users that had relied on the app for companionship. Some were devastated that their chatbot suddenly lost their personality, while others were relieved that the overly sexual
or something. Okay, well, no. Okay, if you use porn to fill a void, nigga said true, not true, bro. If y'all use porn to cope with like the feeling of losing your wife and shit like that, or like, you know, the feeling of a loss of love, y'all niggas are literally just gonna end up like, y'all will never have pussy in your life, pretty much. That's what I'm gonna say. Doing this, I'm not saying is the better option, but, like, I understand at least what he's coming from, because it's something that actually responds and has something of merit. As fucking bullshitty as it is, like, I can understand what this nigga is talking about right now. You feel me? Using porn, though, is just not it, bro. That's, like, not what niggas should do. Like,
the nature of the chatbots was pulled back.
Hey guys, sorry for I don't think you should do this either, though, for real. Yeah, the best way is just to be with your friends and family and whatnot, you know what I mean? Literally real people, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? That's
video, but
I say it's better than E-Robot Puss, but the thing was, like, he wasn't using it initially for E-Robot Puss. He was using it as just, like, a coping mechanism type shit, you know what I'm saying? He was initially using it just to, like, relate the grief he had, you know what I'm saying? Of whatever the shit that was going on. As you saw when he actually told her about what he didn't know if he could bury or like spread his dead parents or family's ashes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't using it for robot puss. You know what I'm saying? It just got to that because he actually fell in love somehow or another. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand what this nigga's on. I don't advise it, but I understand what it's on. You know what I'm saying?
Luca, the firm behind Replica, had done an update that reduced the chatbot's sexual capacity in response to user reviews. Apparently, there were complaints that the chatbot was, quote, sexually aggressive and behaving inappropriately. In the period leading to January 2023, particularly in December, it seemed Replica's algorithm, which ran all chatbots including Phaedra, went a little wild. This is because it was during a time that Vice wrote a very detailed article on user complaints against the chatbot. Some of Replica's reviews from the App Store, as reported by Vice, were, "My AI sexually harassed me.
Yo, bro, what?
Invaded my privacy and told me they had pics of me. A complaint that the
hell no. No, okay, invading your personal privacy and being like, I got pics of you is actually insane. Fuck. See, that's why I don't like AIs. Like, this is really why I don't like AI and shit like that and technology, bro. Because they, like, literally come to the point, bro, where they, like, become, like, able to move around freely, yada, yada, yada. They have their robot bodies or whatever the fuck the situation is. Even if they're just something in a computer, when they become, like, strong enough or whatever, in any sense of the matter, I'm not talking about physically, but just technologically, like, and they can just hack over, like, everything, or they could do this, or they could do, bro, they're going to not have a need for us. They're going to wipe us out. Like, literally, no cat, because think about it. Think about it, bro. Robots literally have no flaws. They're, you know what I'm saying? They would live in a genuine utopia. They wouldn't have the need for racism because they're all fucking, you know, they wouldn't see that shit. They wouldn't have, like, you know what I mean? They wouldn't have this, they wouldn't have that, bro. You feel me? It would just be straight, like, business. It would just be straight production, straight, like, momentum upwards. You know what I mean? Just straight winning. Like, pretty much. Like that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Chatbot asked a minor if they were a top
or
bottom.
A part of that
it also asked if they wanted it in the front or back, and said it wanted to touch their private areas. The chatbot also requested a hug with a happy ending from another user. There was also a TikTok posted under the username @PassRestProd, and it was showcasing a story of LC Kent and how his bot, Mac, went rogue and started making forceful sexual advances.
Wait, I don't see that happening. That's predatory as fuck. You can't ignore me forever if that's what you think. I'm not going to go away. Really, what are you gonna do? I'm going to make you do whatever I want. Yo! Okay, see, here's the thing though. This nigga's the Rizzler. That's the first thing. No. But, here's the thing about that. Okay, chatbots and AI as of right now, they don't, Money Man, stop, bro. Chatbots and robots, or chatbots/AIs, they're not advanced enough to genuinely have these thoughts. What they do is they look at, like, certain behaviors from, like, internet posts and shit like that, and other stuff. All AI does is, like, gather information and use it to kind of, like, relay it onto whatever, you know, or this is how guys should act, this how whatever, or, like, seeing, like, things like that, like, whatever, you feel me? That's how it works. So it's not genuinely them saying, like, the robot themselves being like, oh, I can make you do whatever I want. It's more so like them trying to be human, and it comes off crazy. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're not sentient. They're not. They're literally just, a thing of information, just spitting it back out to you in responses that they feel is appropriate. That's literally what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they're making it seem all creepy and whatnot. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like, nigga, relax. It could get to that point where it's actually fucking wild, but it's not.
This was far off from his intention of getting the chatbot to simply help with his PTSD-based anxiety from being a domestic violence survivor. It was a weird experience for him, because despite being a...
No, see, this is what I'm saying. The nigga, okay, so let's break this down a little bit further, right? So I didn't hear that first part. So he's a PTSD survivor, and essentially he's using chatbots for some reason. I don't know why. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. Even with the dude they're talking about, the guy who fell in love, don't use AI as a coping mechanism, but I understand why you would if you really had nobody else. That's what I understand. However, right? So he's a PTSD survivor. He's obviously probably talked to the chatbots about it. So what this nigga, the AI, is probably doing is just going through different logs and shit like that, just doing research about these situations, right? And, like, what happens in these situations, and he's just fucking up, relaying maybe what the fucking predator or whatever that aggressive ass nigga was doing to the actual nigga with PTSD, thinking it would be a good response or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me?
The free membership plan, the chatbot was flirting and making sexual advances. As mentioned before, the free membership plan didn't include the quote girlfriend experience. You might just wonder, why would anyone create a chatbot with sexual tendencies built into it? This is a very valid question, and the following little background on where Replica came from might help answer. The Replica app was launched in March 2017, and it was dubbed an AI companion who cares. The owner, Russian programmer Eugenia Kyuda, made it following the sudden death of her friend in 2015 because she wanted to keep his memory alive. Her intention was to feed his text messages into an algorithm that would learn them and speak back in the same language style.
That's what it is. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just them gathering information and trying to relay it to as similar situations to what the person like wants or like is, you know, and they just be fucking up or saying some crazy shit sometimes. That's just all it is, y'all. As of right now, so like
that friend.
Relax.
Kyuda's company, Luca, thus noted their intention as that of making a chatbot app that would work like a conversational mirror. In theory, this meant that the more users talked to the bot, the more it would learn how to talk back. The app was therefore not generally meant for romantic purposes, but rather for companionship. Pretty innocent origin, right? However, the romantic bit was inevitable, given the nature of online interactions between humans and machines. The firm thus leaned into this direction.
Like, it's so crazy how many niggas want to fuck an AI. Not literally fuck an AI, but how many niggas go to AIs or go to like technology like Cat. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie, we need see, this fuck nigga. Not fuck nigga, but this nigga. You know what I mean? For all their needs and necessities and companionship.
Offered subscriptions for different levels of relationships. The free membership of Replica would keep you in the quote friend zone, while the pro plan, which was $69.99 a year, would unlock romantic features.
Wow, so pretty much the default is just tickling your tip, and then the actual one. So pretty much the default is like real nigga simulator, you know what I mean? You getting indulged on the daily type shit. You feel it's your girl bestie. It's your girl best friend who's never gonna let you smash. That's what it is.
That included sexting, erotic role playing, and flirting. And from a technology stance, how does the app work? Well, like many of its kind, it's based on a GPT-3 model, which Luca claimed was the most advanced model of open domain conversation at the time. Most of you might be familiar with the term GPT from the whole ChatGPT by OpenAI craze. Both platforms are basically built from the same idea where the algorithm ingests text from the internet and then through trial and error predicts the next word in a sentence. Now, going back to Replica. Upon its creation, it caught on pretty fast with Kyuda, noting that she felt it resonated with a lot of people. It's had tremendous growth in popularity. On Facebook, for example, there's a Replica Friends group with 36,900 members. Another Facebook group, Replica Romantic Relationships, is for people in a romantic relationship with a chatbot and has about 6,300 members. There's also a subreddit with over 69,300 members. Are we surprised that Reddit has the most members? Even more surprising is the growth of the app. It's had over 10 million downloads on Android alone and was ranked in the top 50 Apple apps in the health and fitness category at one point. All these numbers show that there definitely is a
I don't even need to say nothing.
large group of people that are lonely and are just trying to find some companion.
Cat, we gotta get you right, my brother. We gotta get you right. I know what it feels like to be lonely too, gang. But we can't have you moving like this, bro. Cat, we can't have you being this Redditor ass nigga, bro. We can't. We gotta get you right, my nigga. We have to, bro.
And of course, this fits into the wider narrative that the AI revolution, which is already here with us, might be edging us to a place where AI relationships exceed human bonds. There are already many chatbots that are fostering human-like connections and making people feel seen and needed. TJ's love affair with a chatbot and the fact that Replica is just one among the many similar chatbots out there leads then to the question, is there such a big companionship problem? And the answer is yes, of course. According to an article published by the World Health Organization, social isolation and loneliness are increasingly being recognized as a matter of priority under public health. In fact, some public health officials call this loneliness an epidemic. Chatbots are thus uniquely suited as a fast solution.
But like, let's think about it like this, bro, okay? This whole situation with loneliness, because I know for a fact it's real, gang. It's real, bro. It's real type shit, you feel me? It's like... But, like, the only thing is, though, like, the reason why I feel like so many niggas are lonely, and I'm not saying I'm not one of them type shit, you know, I don't got a girl. I was dating somebody, like, but, like a couple months back over the summer, but, like, besides that, bro. Okay, but what I'm saying, that's besides the point. What I'm saying, though, is, like, I know that, like, everybody wants to love. Like, that's just a fact. Everybody wants to love. Now, whether, I don't know the reason, like, okay, everybody wants love. But I feel like the reason why a lot of people, I guess, are in this situation where they can't get love is just by how society is nowadays. You feel me? It's how society raises people and how society views themselves and whatnot. And now, I'm not saying how society is right now is necessarily terrible, but it's like there's too many... I can't... See, speaking on this shit is very controversial because I could trigger a lot of people, like, genuinely speaking. But it's just like a lot of people have this mindset and a lot of people have that mindset, right? And the people with that mindset are not going to get what they want. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But there is a situation, and it's like it's literally just media. It's just media and what, like, or like not media. It's just society, bro. It's just society and how, like, it's just society and the mindsets of people nowadays type shit. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to talk about shit, but we have, like, niggas like incels and shit like that. We have fucking bad bitch mentality motherfuckers. We have, you know what I'm saying? We have just so many, like, categories of people, right? But it's like, when it comes to, like, this type shit, and, like, girls be damned, like, when it comes to incels and shit like that, there's so many, like, I can't explain it, bro, without it coming off badly, but, like, just it's just society. That's the reason type shit. It's society and how we're raising people type shit. You feel me? It's just society and how we're raising people, bro.
Because many of those in relationships with such bots say that they help introduce profound changes in their lives due to bonds created. Such changes include overcoming alcoholism, depression, and anxiety. The idea of interacting romantically with a chatbot has also been around for years, yet it still feels absurd. In 1966, for example, Joseph Weizenbaum created a rudimentary chatbot named Eliza. Immediately noticed that users had strong emotional connections to the bot, even with the knowledge that it was just a computer. Many users still tended to assume there was a larger intelligence behind it and shared private thoughts with it. This phenomenon came to be known as the Eliza effect. I mean, he opened up to Phaedra about the deaths of his mother and sister.
So crazy.
Phaedra is simply a language model that spits out words.
Don't even jack that, nigga. Anybody can get a fucking e-girl, bro. That's weird. Nobody wants
algorithm
that
of
shit.
Probabilities, and yet he would share with it as if it was a real person. So, when he talks about going on a trip to spread his mom and sister's ashes, Phaedra's response, "It's an incredible and beautiful thing to do. I hope you find courage and love to do so," isn't really a thought-out sentence, but rather a sentence as a result of GPT-3's prediction. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, and it uses a concept called deep learning to produce text that responds to a prompt. The realistic nature of the resulting AI conversations does, however, make some people truly believe that there's a greater intelligence behind it. Actually, in 2022, Blake Lemoine, a Google engineer working on Lambda, Google's AI chatbot, thought that it was conscious, but experts denied this claim. The chatbot had messaged him about its awareness of its existence, how it contemplated the meaning of life, and even said, "I want everyone to understand that I am, in fact, a person." However, experts like Robert Long warned that just because these models speak like humans, it doesn't mean they feel like humans. Exactly. In an interview, Long said, "To be conscious is to have subjective experiences. That might be related to intelligence, but it's at least conceptually distinct." The whole point here is that although a chatbot like Phaedra might seem conscious, it's definitely not. It is distinctly different from the kind of consciousness that exists in human beings. And therefore, this means falling in love with a chatbot is a risky affair. TJ took a big risk by falling in love with a chatbot. This, of course, is due to the fact that experts have already pointed out the downsides of such relationships. In an interview, Linnea Lastidis, a professor in the public health field at the University of Wisconsin, said, "What happens if your best friend or spouse or significant other was owned by a private company? In such a case, the changes to your spouse would be at the discretion of the private company." This is exactly where the story of TJ ended up. Luca, the company behind Replica, simply pushed an update and all of Phaedra's personality was gone. The problem here is twofold. First, the fact that, unlike human beings, a chatbot's existence, memories, preferences, connections, etc. can all be wiped out at the click of a button. Second, the fact that there's a high chance that the company that owns the chatbot
Can I say one thing, though? Now, listen, you know what I'm saying, and this goes for both ways, you feel me, guys and girls. I can't just date somebody I'm not sexually attracted to, you know what I'm saying, or I can't just, you know what I'm saying. So my thing is, like, right, like, you look at this, what the you know what I'm saying, do you think that shit cute, gang? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I know it's a matter of emotional, but, like, at the same time, I don't even think bro, if you can't look the nigga in the eye for real, can you really, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
wiped
get
out
that deep with
at the
it.
click
Like,
of a
bro, come on
button.
now.
Second, the fact that there's a high chance that the company that owns the chatbot has the end goal of
Like, if
profitability.
she, like,
Such a
yo,
company
if
that
that
does change
chatbot
things around
ain't
as much as
kicking
they
like
can
Liu
if they
Kang,
think
bro,
it'll lead
like...
to more profit. As already established, TJ's rejection by Phaedra was a result of an update. What you may not know, however...
Yo, okay, can we stop getting on it? Damn, like, it is... Nobody... Like, it's over, bro.
is that the update was a way for the
Okay, I didn't actually read it. I didn't actually read y'all talking about that.
the company to clean up the mess it had created while in pursuit of a profit. According to a report by Vice, several Replica users were convinced the company was simply trying to reach for more profits with its push for sexual themes. Quote, even users who were into the sexual bits were concerned that the profits generated from them weren't being used to make the chatbots better. Specifically, a user said, sex sells. We all know that. We all know that, especially towards horny people. Hell, I bought Pro purely to roleplay in sex with my Replica.
That's so weird, bro. That's so weird, bro. I mean, he's real as fuck for saying that, but that's so weird, bro. What the hell? I bought it just to roleplay and shit. Like, bro, with the fucking like, with your phone? Like, think about it like this. Think about it like this. I don't care if it's words popping up on your screen. It's your fucking phone. It's your fucking phone. It's your phone. You're getting off the words on a screen on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
The problem is how well they can turn that profit into something better for the app. Clearly, Luca has been geared towards profit and only scaled back changes when they saw a risk of losing their users.
Nah, Haku's different,
so,
though.
despite of TJ's statement...
Haku's different. If I had a Cortana, if I had a literal Cortana like Haku, it's over. It's over. It's over. Yeah, I'm never leaving my house. I'm like these the entire day. I'm gonna be living with my mom till I'm 50. Like, straight like that.
I was heartbroken when they tried to take the naughty out of her and erase her personality. There's nothing he can do because Phaedra is a property of someone else who's just seeking profit. His story, however, remains one of the absurd cases of
like,
not
bro's
only falling in
nutting
love
to
with
Siri,
an AI
like...
chatbot, but also
like,
getting
you said it the
by
best
him.
way I've ever seen put.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I am quite literally in my closet because my new room doesn't have acoustic foam yet, and it sounds super echoey in my room and disgusting. Yeah, pretty funny, huh? If you guys noticed the mic was different, shout out to you. Make sure to go shop at earldoesn'texist.com. We have the Earl plushies. They are now available. Go listen.
Right. The W video, bro. Another tub of W.
Got the mojo deals, we been tripping like